Imagine your vacation. Tropics. As you hike through the jungle to hidden waterfalls, you hear raindrops hitting the trees. This climate is substantially different from dry deserts or the freezing temperatures at the poles. Climate is the long-term weather patterns of an area. Different climate zones exist all over the globe, depending on temperature, precipitation, and weather. Today, we're going to look at the 5 major climate zones. That hot and humid jungle with a myriad of wildlife is part of the tropical climate zone. Although rainforests are one type of tropical climate, there are 3 subtypes in this category. The wet tropical climate is the tropical rainforest. Over 60 inches of rain per year and warm temperatures make this a breeding ground for biodiversity. This climate exists as a band around the equator with rainforests in Asia, Africa, the Caribbean, and South America. Although we might associate tropical with wet, not all tropical biomes follow this weather pattern. The African Serengeti is a tropical wet-dry climate. This climate has 3 distinct seasons: cool and dry, hot and dry, and hot and wet. Climate influences animal life tremendously. During the Great Migration in Africa, over 1 million wildebeest follow a migration loop through the Serengeti at the end of the rainy season each year in search of food. No climate can be more dichotomous than the tropical monsoon climates, particularly the striking Okavango Delta in Western Africa. This area is a hot, dry desert for part of the year. Wildlife struggle to find food and water, but once a year, the area experiences heavy rains and turns into a flooded grassland. Rivers form, and life flourishes in a way that looks unrecognizable from the earlier desert-like conditions. Although we usually think of a desert or dry climate as being hot, deserts can be cold too. It all has to do with how much rainfall an area gets. Cold areas often have very dry climates since humidity is very low. The driest areas are called arid climates and receive only 4 to 12 inches of rain per year, although some arid regions get even less. The Atacama Desert in Chile, the driest in the world, hasn't seen rain as long as scientists have been keeping records. There are large stretches without even a gnat or a piece of grass. Now imagine walking around the Australian outback. Although this semi-arid climate might seem formidable, local tribes have wandered in this desert for thousands of years in search of spiritual enlightenment. Semi-arid climates receive 10 to 20 inches of rain per year, so they are able to support more plant life in grassland ecosystems. Moderate climates have clear, hot, and cold seasons. Although some subtypes are quite pleasant, such as the Mediterranean climate in California, others can be quite harsh, like the scorching summer heat in Georgia. Mediterranean climates are quite popular, with warm, mostly dry summers and short, mild winters. What's not to like? These climates are found in the west coast of continents, such as California in the United States or Spain in Europe. These lovely climates are perfect for growing grapes and are often home to wineries. The northern side of the west coast of the United States experiences the rainy weather that characterizes Seattle. Parts of Australia, South America, and Africa also enjoy this cool, wet climate. The marine west coast climate has more rain and lower average temperatures than the Mediterranean. Not all moderate climates are so moderate. Imagine the suffocating humidity and heat in Georgia in the peak of summer. Humid subtropical climates like this typically are found on the east coast of continents, like parts of China and Australia. Winters can be harsh in some regions, making both the summer and winter a struggle. In between the moderate and polar climates are the continental climates. These climates are cool with harsh winters, as freezing wind and snow flow in from the Arctic. Also called humid continental climates, warm summer climates have it all. Freezing cold winters will keep your fingers icy, and hot summers will leave you sweating. If you like extremes, this is the climate for you. This climate makes up much of the interior United States, as well as Eastern Europe. If you're looking for a cooler locale, try moving north into the cool summer climate. Summers are cool, and winters can often be brutally cold. It is found in the northern United States, southern Canada, and northern Europe. If you are still feeling like a colder place, subarctic climates are rich with evergreen trees and have cold summers and even colder winters. Snow and ice bury the landscape in winter with very little precipitation. Scandinavia and Siberia all are notorious for this harsh climate. Polar climates are near the poles of the Earth and are incredibly cold. Snow and ice cover the ground for most of the year. Although the Arctic Circle is freezing cold in the winter, the warmer summers, with highs in the 50-degree Fahrenheit range, allow for a variety of plants and animals in the tundra climates. Wildflower blooms during the short summer attract animals and tourists alike in northern Canada, Alaska, and northern Europe. Ice cap climates are the harshest of all cold climates, and very little life is able to thrive here. Existing in Antarctica and Greenland, the area is packed with ice and snow. Antarctica is even covered by a layer of ice a mile thick. Ice caps are some of the most extreme deserts on Earth, receiving very little rainfall with below freezing temperatures year-round. There are 5 climate zones. Tropical climates have heavy rainfall. Tropical wet climates are warm and wet year-round, whereas tropical wet dry climates have 3 seasons: cool and dry, hot and dry, and hot and wet. Tropical monsoon climates have distinct rainy and dry seasons. Dry climates include arid and semi-arid deserts and grasslands. Moderate climates include the Mediterranean, marine west coast, and humid subtropical climates. Continental climates have varying weather patterns, including warm summer climates and cool summer climates. Subarctic climates are also a cooler type of continental climate. Polar climates are the coldest of all, with tundra and ice cap subtypes.